Hey there my brownies, brown vlog number 64 right here, and as we continue making videos living on our lives, it appears that Ukraine and its entire situation over there is not going to blow over at all. In fact, Russia is increasing its intensity in Crimea, which is the Crimean Peninsula, which is heavily ethnic Russian, and 90% of the people are ethnic Russians, and so it's a heavily populated Russian area, and in fact, they are going to vote as a people on whether to be a part of Ukraine or a part of Russia. And many Western societies, including Canada, have said that this is an illegitimate thing, that they cannot be doing this because Russia is currently military occupying Crimea, and it's not a legitimate thing, and they cannot separate, and that it should not be considered legitimate at all. And I agree completely with Canadian Parliament and what they're saying, because if you are occupying an area with military, you can't fairly ask people, do you want to be a part of us or do you want to be a part of them? Because you are the ones with guns in their area. And so Russia continues to do many controversial acts as they continue invading Ukraine. And I honestly don't see the point in what Russia is doing other than to completely control Ukraine. And honestly, what they are doing right now could honestly start World War III, because they continue to do stupid things. There have been Russian soldiers have shot bullets into the air to create fear. And the thing is once you shoot bullets, the other side will start shooting bullets, and then there will be a war. And so Russia should honestly pull out to avoid any conflicts. However, I don't see that happening because Vladimir Putin is a bonehead. And they're doing what Soviet Russia has been doing for the past century. And as Prime Minister Stephen Harper has said, that's just not okay. You can get away with that last century, but in 2014, you are not going to get away with it. And so Canada's actually taken actions to say to Russia, no, you can't do this. And they have expelled 7 Russian soldiers who are currently in Canada, who are actually no longer in Canada because they have been forced to leave. Canada's embassy in their ambassador in Russia is no longer in Russia. He's come home to Canada. However, However, the Russian embassy ambassador dude in Canada has continued to stay, and he actually does not really support what Russia is doing. In fact, he signed a book of condolences for all the people that died in the Ukrainian riots. And so as Canada continues to shut down connections between Russia and Canada, it's been a lot of pressure now going on to Russia to stop their invasion of Crimea and the rest of Ukraine. And so just keep up with what's going on in Ukraine. It's a big thing. And Vladimir Putin, who I always butcher his name, I don't know why I can't say it, but Putin is a bonehead. I honestly don't think he's a competent leader for Russia, unless, of course, you want Russia to become the Soviet Union all over again and have the USSR, because that's honestly what they're doing, because Ukraine used to be part of the USSR, and I see Russia honestly wanting to take power back in all of their territories, but that just cannot happen because Russia should not be in the power of perfectly sovereign countries, and those countries should be on their own, away from Russia, and should be allowed to make their own decisions without having Russians pointing guns at them and pressuring them, telling them what to do. So just keep up with what's going on out there, eat some brownies, watch some hockey, and have a good day. See you guys later. Keep up with Russia-Ukraine.